My stepson's weird behaviors that are not appropriate to their age are straining my new happy marriage with a kind-hearted guy. I have an 11-year-old stepson, Sess, and while I'm happily married and feel like my husband and I have a great relationship, things always seem to get rocky when it comes to disciplining his son or dealing with his ex, SS mom. It's like a constant struggle, and honestly, it's wearing me out. My stepson is a smart kid, really smart, which I think might actually be part of the problem. He's constantly testing boundaries, seeing what he can get away with. And the biggest issue? His phone. His mom gave him his first phone when he was 5, yes, 5 years old, with full internet access. Since then, he's been glued to it, and now it's like his whole life revolves around that screen. We can't do much about it because his mom pays for it and insists it's just the new norm. There's no reasoning with her. She's controlling, and I think she enjoys having the final say. So, instead of paying for half of his phone bill, my husband and I decided to put that money into an investment account for SS' future. But the phone is just one piece of it. SS has learned that if he throws a big enough fit, cries hard enough, or acts out dramatically, he gets what he wants. He fakes being sick to skip sports practice, and when my husband caves, SS miraculously feels fine. Homework? Forget it. He calls it stupid and says he doesn't care. We've offered to help him so many times, but when we try, it turns into a blowout. He gets overwhelmed so easily, and it's clear he doesn't have coping mechanisms for stress. I've tried talking to my husband about it, telling him SS needs consequences that actually address the behavior. But my husband doesn't want to be the bad guy. SS' mom runs a lawless house, so there's no structure there, and my husband doesn't want to alienate his son by being too strict. But the result? SS walks all over him. He screams at him, refuses to talk, tells him to get out, and even tries to push him out of the way. It's exhausting to watch. SS knows how to manipulate and gaslight, and my husband just takes it. If it gets bad enough to involve his mom, she sides with SS every single time, making the situation even worse. As for me, I try to stay out of the parenting side of things. I learned my lesson when I once corrected SS for littering in public. I simply asked him to pick it up and shook my head. His aunt happened to see it and told his mom. The way his mom came after me, you'd think I'd physically hurt the kid. After that, I decided I wasn't going to get involved in discipline. Last night, there was another huge blowout, and this morning I tried talking to my husband again. I told him that something needs to change, that SS behavior has to be addressed for his own good. Out of nowhere, my husband snapped, calling me a know-it-all, and things escalated between us. I've suggested therapy, both for SS and family therapy, but we never follow through on it. The thing is, I care about my stepson. He's a bright, curious, and capable kid when he's interested in something. He has so much potential, and I want to see him succeed. But I can't shake this fear that we're setting him up for failure by teaching him that throwing a fit or playing the victim will always get him his way. Life doesn't work like that, and I worry he won't have the tools to handle tough situations when he's older. I don't even know what kind of help I'm looking for anymore. It's just so mentally exhausting to deal with all of this, and I feel stuck. I want what's best for my stepson, but I feel like I'm fighting an uphill battle against a system that's completely broken.